Welcome back to Ribbon Candy Hooking. We are getting there. What crazy days I've been having, and not there with moving and getting everything settled and getting all my stuff in one place. But one thing has not changed, and that is the date of the judging for the Big E. It's the largest country fair in this part of the country, and I have been the rug judge of the rug division for the last few years. So here I am. Pulling my clothes out of boxes in literally garbage bags this morning to get over here in time, and I am approaching this building. Rugs are inside. So beautiful. You see all the sort of barn quilt posters they've got going outside. Inside this building is the part of the fair. This is called the New England Center. There's the bakery part where you get the big, I think they're cream puffs. They're like bigger than your face, giant pastries, cinnamon buns, all kinds of pastry in here, but also quilts, baskets, rugs, handcrafts. So this is my building when I come, and I'm headed in there to look at the collection of rugs that people have sent in. Probably some braided, probably some, hopefully a little bit of everything. I'll show you what I can show you without giving too much away. Now this is my area here. This is my kingdom here, the judging table. This is all we've got for rugs. We need to see more rugs in country shows, particularly big ones. This is a huge space. Look how much photography there is, right? There's a little bit of jewelry here. So this is where I'm going to be focused. I'm going to be focusing on these. There's maybe 15 to 20, and they're all going to be beautiful. So I can show you them in the show when the show opens, but I can give you a preview of them here. They are all beautiful. And I think I see a backet. There we are. That is a backet. I'm just going to record some quiet videos. I'm looking at this piece now. It's called Aurora Borealis, so you can imagine. It's just such a beautiful piece. It's a small piece with strong directional hooking, and I love the drama of the quiet silhouette of the evening woods and the energy of the sky. It's just a wild contrast. Beautiful small piece, heavy emphasis on the directional hooking, and the way the color fading and changing has been executed is technically very, very good. This is a quite simple piece, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Well, that last piece was hand-dyed, and this piece is hand-dyed too. I mean, this is absolutely extraordinary. Got this down on the floor. It's a little bit bigger. Love the lily of the valleys down here as a border, the birch trees, the purple mountains, majesty. It's just absolutely beautiful piece. I'm going to judge this one now. Look at this beautiful piece. I'm so glad we live in a world with Octobers from Anne of Green Gables. Beautiful sort of scattered still life, right? And look at this great Indian corn here. Beautiful light blue sky, right? Oh gosh, this is another gorgeous piece. Luckily, there can be a lot of blue ribbons and not just one. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at the background on this. Look at the ombre fill over here. Those lotus flowers. Sparkle door wool down here. I see the sparkle. Oh my word. These beautiful cartouches are like text. Holy mackerel. I'm being sneaky here because I don't want to draw attention. Oh my God. Wow. I would love to know the backstory on this Egyptian piece. I know you would too. Holy mackerel. That is absolutely gorgeous. I could just sit with these rugs like all day. Hooked with yarn. Absolutely beautiful. Nice thick yarn. This is more than a Briggs & Little 3-ply. This is like what I would think of as rug yarn, possibly like a McAdoo yarn. Not sure. I can't know much about these pieces. Absolutely beautiful. Nice combination of the gray, kind of oatmeal white color. Wow. It's just super striking. Yes, please, to this beautiful sentiment. What a great seasonal piece. Don't you love the red border on this? Don't you love the sort of scattering of elements, the brightness against this kind of buttermilk background, right? Not ivory, not yellow. Just absolutely beautiful. Great patriotic piece too, coming into our big national anniversary. It's a beautiful piece. Another gorgeous primitive, lots of texture. Gorgeous. I am so happy to see a latch hook in this. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that center. Wow, this is wool. Yeah, this is wool. Gosh, that's gorgeous, isn't it? See what latch hook can be? Oh my God. What is life without a beautiful footstool? Isn't that pretty? I love how so many of these rugs have a fall feel. This is so striking, isn't it? Backets are so in right now. Look at this. Great, pretty jean jacket with a Backet panel on it that's hooked with a beautiful moon and all these birch trees. Isn't that something? See that sparkle wool? Oh, isn't that a great idea? Now, normally I'm not a fan of bags, hooked bags. This one is exceptional. Look at the pretty straps on that. The relationship between the pattern and the piece, the veining, the multicolored veining on the piece. It's just an extraordinary piece. Very historic looking, reminds me of a bed rug or an early textile, and so does the fabric on the bag. Really, really pretty. I would love to have this thing. It's a beautiful braided rug, and I can see this is a beginner here. So there's a little bit of a tension problem, but it is still so gorgeous. It gets very high marks because the color change is excellent. If you notice, there's a light teal in here before it gives way to much more teal, and 2 different shades of blue. Well, actually possibly 3, right? Really pretty, beautiful rug. It's great to know that people are learning to braid, because if this is a beginner, right, this is very, very good. She's well on her way to doing some amazing work. Okay, not a beginner. This is an amazing bone-shaped rug for a dog. I mean, Buttons would love this. How gorgeous is this? This is really well done, really well planned, very tight. Very tight. I can't even get my fingers in there. Beautifully, beautifully done. Look at these color changes. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so small and cute. These are adorable. Look at these little things. Look at these little guys. Oh my gosh. So small, but look at the amount of detail. And I mean, it's still the same story of, is it successful color-wise? Is the movement good? Are the transitions good? Is the resolution good around the border? I mean, all of those things are the same for a big braided rug or a small dollhouse scale like this. It's all the same questions. In fact, I think they're harder. Does it lay flat in the center? Perfect. Perfect. Can you see the edges where it resolves itself? Nope. It's perfect. These are just adorable. Look at this thing. Like, wouldn't you expect, it's perfectly shaped. Wouldn't you expect there'd be some kind of little bump right here? I mean, there's just not. It's so perfect. Little dollhouse rug. It's so perfect front and back. It's perfectly resolved around the edges too. God, is that gorgeous? I mean, it's just perfect. Have you ever made a braided rug? Have you ever made a tiny braided rug? How is it possible that this is so perfect? I mean, it is so perfect. Look at this. Again, I cannot even feel the middle. Can't tell where it resolves either. It's that well done. What a little beauty. Well, I hope you have enjoyed a taste of the great stuff that's inside this building behind me here. And I just want to remind you, whether you are sending your work into your local country fair or big fair like the Big E here, it's important to get your work in front of people, right? Because it's great. Whatever you're working on, it's great, and you make progress, and you grow, and you evolve. And it's so important to celebrate it and let other people see it. The stuff in this building represents the joy in life, right? The making stuff with your hands. There's lots of stuff here like animals and trucks and machines and things like that. This is, for me, the human element that's in this building here. This is the stuff that we do, and we have done for years by candlelight, you know, stuff that reflects our hearts and our inspiration. And this is the gentle stuff in this building, all of the handcrafts. If you ever do want to send stuff into the Big E, you can send it in, and you send them the return information. They would love to have more work in here. I will be the judge always. I can't see who's submitting stuff. I really encourage you to send stuff in, and if you'd like something in here, you know it'll be a big deal because this is a huge regional fair, and thousands, tens of thousands of people will see it, and that's just a great feeling. So again, think about where you might want to exhibit your stuff, whether it's your local library, your historical society, your country fair, or a big regional fair like this. It's worth thinking about. They are very careful with your stuff. We handle your stuff so carefully. It's just the organizers and me who are touching your rugs in here. No one else is touching your stuff. And we know how to handle it. We know how to care for it. Nothing gets lost. It's very safe. I know it seems like a weird thing to think of. People internationally send even animals here to this big fair. It's a weird thought to like kiss your stuff goodbye and say, I hope I see you again soon, but you will. It's very safe here. And you should give it a try. Think about it. And I'll see you when it's time for the fair to open next Friday, and we'll look at this stuff again in person.